it's gonna start flooding everywhere. Make me some babies! They call it juicy stick.
Is that thing following me?
It is. Alright, this is the first run. I wouldn't worry about the snow inside of it. Just grab the string. Grab the string first, so it's in the front. It is, yep. That's why I said grab the string.
Oh no.
So if you guys watched the video not too long ago about our giant snowstorm that we had out here in Michigan, well, if you're familiar with Michigan, you know that temperatures go up, temperatures go down, and the temperatures go back up again. And right now we're at the end of January and we are already hitting our first thaw right after that snowstorm. It didn't even last a week before the snow started melting off the ground. So now we might be in some trouble because here's why. All of this snow out here has to go somewhere. And we have a lot of snow. But unfortunately, they're calling for rain. If we get rain on top of this snow, it's not going to know where to go. It's going to start flooding everywhere. Now that's not so much of a concern for us out here because we're actually on high ground. In case you can't tell, we are one of the highest points out here on our road. We're pretty high up here. We have neighbors across the road that are a lot lower. There actually is a floodplain back there that they are living on. So while we ourselves will not see a huge amount of flooding out here, except for the pesky stuff like flooding roads, flooding horse pasture, flooding barn, we're not going to have the bad stuff like our neighbors might be facing. So hopefully they'll be okay. But as for today, we have to deal with Mr. Snow Roof because he's going to be falling down all of that snow up there. Normally, that snow would be blowing off the roof and landing out here somewhere. But because of the wet snow landed first, all of the dry snow stuck on top of it. And then it all just baked right on. So you can see all of this snow is gonna now just fall right off. And you guessed it, it's gonna land right in front of the barn doors, which means I will not be able to open those things. Which also means my poor tractor will get stuck in the barn and she won't be able to plow us out. So we need to make sure that everything is good to go. So when everything thaws, we're good to go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is awful.
underestimate how much colder it is when you can feel how wet it is. Wetness equals coldness. Oh, here comes the mail lady. Daddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. It's the mail lady and a cat. Well, all right, that took care of the dog. What they call a juicy stick. I feel like this is the best stick I've ever had. She's spitting it out. That's not shoveling. No, that's called... Actually, what that's doing is packing the snow down even harder, so it's gonna make it harder to get up. What? Because it will. Alright, you got a lot to shovel. What? Said you got a lot to shovel. Alright, it's been a while since I've really put her to work. So this area right through here is pretty clear. I'm not too concerned about this. Eric scraped a lot of this down. Actually, you can see it piled up over there. There's the remains of Aaron's little snow fort that we were making. But the area that's bad is up here by the goose area, which is also the hardest area to scrape down because it's curved. And you know how I do with plows and curves. Alright, so I think we're gonna start right here. Ugh. I hope the blade is at the right angle. I think, I don't know. Okay. I don't like doing this when the ground's not very frozen because I'm not very good at it. You want enough pressure to scrape it, but not so much that you're gonna rip up the driveway. So let's see what we got here. We'll probably have to do 2 passes. I don't know if it's even collecting anything. Oh, there go the geese. Alright, so it looks like he's been pushing it right up. Woo, I'm sliding sideways. Okay. Crap. Well, we caught the side of the driveway. That's right on that turn. I told ya. Those turns always get me. My back tires are spinning, but I should be in 4-wheel drive. But it doesn't really seem like it's in 4-wheel drive because the front tires aren't moving. Let's see. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's a big old pile right there. There we go. So, okay. I think we just knocked it over. We pretty much, oh, there's just a little bit there. Alright, we'll do this in 2 passes. I'll put you guys down so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, there's still a lot of slush on here. I mean, if you really wanted to break this down, you probably could. I mean, all this stuff right here, I mean, you could really scrape this down if you were really good at it. and I am not really good at it. So we're just gonna do a general pass through to make sure people can get up and down the driveway. We'll probably be plowing, scraping off the last little bit of slush every day from here on out. That's what it is. And I probably don't have the pitch done correctly or something like that. Feel free to tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I'm sure there's 100 things I'm doing wrong, but at least we're making an improvement, so you can't complain too badly. So it is getting to be goose mating season, and even though I haven't seen any sort of activity going on from the geese, we're gotta be getting close, and I don't want to miss those eggs, because every egg they lay is a new body to mow the grass. So this is the area that I marked out for them to lay their babies in, and in here. Honestly, I have no idea. They could still choose to lay them out in the grass if they wanted to. So unfortunately, our Wi-Fi only comes to about this far. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the Wi-Fi security camera on the edge of this post right here, because it should be able to bite into this plastic okay. So we're going to see if we can attach the system right into this hard black plastic, and then it should be able to get this spot right here. Unfortunately, this camera does not pan, so it's stuck wherever I stick it. Once they start laying, I could probably move the camera somewhere else. Then again, maybe I should just wait until they lay their first eggs and then put the camera on the area. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wasting my time attaching it out here. But we haven't seen any fighting amongst the boys, and honestly, I don't even know if they've chosen to pair up. So anyway, we need to get a security camera up so we can monitor these goose nests. So that way we can see if they're having babies. And I can pull them out and incubate them. And then we can have little baby geese running all over. No comment on that one? I mean, come on. All right. All right, I would definitely say use different screws. These things are crap. They just don't have a good bite to them for the drill bit. But we got it in, so hopefully I can get it back out later. All right, so this is our camera. It's supposed to be waterproof. At least I thought it was supposed to be waterproof. Oh, did I put the wrong one? So I had assumed that this, and this is the directions show this for the solar panel, and then this one for this. But honestly, I think it needs to be the other way around, because yeah, the solar panel is supposed to go up and the camera's supposed to go out. So I guess we're gonna have to mount the camera on the end. All right, and then this.
Record. It's a water thing.
All right, well, that's it. We're done. I think. So, I mean, obviously our solar panel and our camera are switched, but whatever. Let's see if it's connecting. Geese pasture. Oh, I see Aaron. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wave your hands back and forth. Oh, that's Wimpy. All right, well, good. Awesome. So that's good. I was kind of concerned I might not be able to get Wi-Fi. I mean, we're pretty far from the house. And this does have motion sensor and all of that jazz on it. But again, my biggest complaint is that you can't pivot the camera. I have a Wise camera, and I'll link to that in the video description too. I love that thing. I use it on my puppies because I can pivot it almost 360 degrees and then up and down. As long as I can see in there, then I can keep tabs and see what they're doing, because I cannot see this from the house or anywhere else. So I've got eyes on the nesting area in there, just not in here. Although this does have sound on it, I believe, so I could hear if there was something inside this nesting bin. But we have it up. Hopefully the geese won't mess with this cord. So we'll give that a shot and see if that helps us out. We're good. We'll keep you posted on what happens. And again, I'll put a link in the video description if you want to take a look at this one. It's not a sponsored product. It's just one that I wanted to put up to keep tabs on them. You guys gonna give me some babies? Where's all the babies? I haven't even seen any nesting going on. I heard some people say that their geese don't actually start laying until September, and they lay all the way through winter time. Normally, they're supposed to start laying in February and lay all the way into June. So, we'll see what happens. Aaron's got a friend. All right, guys. I'll leave you to it. Much. It's still just a mud hole, but I just need about 12 to 18 inches of water to allow the geese to be able to breed in it, I guess. I mean, ideally we'd come in and I'd have Eric dig this whole thing out. This is all clay. This will hold water all day long. The only thing you have to watch out for is evaporation. But right now we kind of need an emergency pond dug because apparently geese only breed on water. And everything I'd read said that geese don't need water. Well, they don't need water unless you're planning to breed them. So these guys haven't been making babies because they haven't had any way to make babies yet. So I try to shave the edges down so that if like a cat or something got in there, obviously it's not that deep, but it'd be able to get out again. And the geese can get in and out fairly easily. So now I have to find a way to fill that full of water. Not quite sure. It might be an easy solution to fill the bucket of the tractor with water and drive it in here, but I'd have to put the bucket on. That's gonna be the tricky part right now, is just getting water over here. I don't have any snow left and no way to haul water. So, we'll see. right. So let's see what the pond looks like the next day. And hopefully the geese have been in it, but I don't know. So I was posting the information online, and other people were commenting saying that, hey, you don't have to have water for your geese to breed. So it seems like, as with everything, where are my geese? Well, this is weird. They're on the far side of the pasture. As with everything, you know, there's a million different opinions on the same subject. So here's what we have. There's my little mud hole. It's not the cleanest, but hey, if I need it, it's there. Although I don't see any feathers or anything in there. And they're all hanging out on that side. They're all busy trying to eat some grass. Let's go take a look. We'll give them a little bit of food. They haven't been too excited about getting grain, so that's fine. Saves me some money. It's definitely colder today. I'm feeling quite chilly. Oh, see, they still have food in here. And lots of water. Nothing happening in there. And this. Nothing happening in there. There's my camera. It's working just fine. So you can see, they're just getting into February and the grass is starting to grow just a little bit. And the geese are going through avidly picking it all out as much as possible. But I don't see anybody getting ready to breed. Well, it's not as deep as I thought. It's about 12 inches deep. It's there if they need it. So, all right, guys, you gonna go make me some babies? Make me some babies! Well, we'll check back in when something actually starts happening. All right, I think they're actually in the pond. They're at least over by the pond area. Oh, I think they're in the water. Yay! Look at them. Sorry about the bounciness. This is my phone. Oh, yay, look it. They're in the water. They're in the water. Oh, look at how happy they are. Oh, good. Look how happy they are. Sorry, I know you don't want to look through the fence, but I know if I go in there, they're all going to leave. It's a mud hole, but hey, it's their mud hole. Look how happy he is. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay. Yay, they're using the water, so maybe we'll get some eggs now. Although other people are telling me they don't need water to breed, but at least they have the option now. Fantastic.